Alright. How we're all going? I'm just going to crack open a Guinness. Just come back from the gym. I've lit the fire. I don't know if you can hear that in the mic, the drink being poured. I'll let that settle and then I'll pour the rest in. So, we got to sim the Magic game. We beat the Bulls, Kevin Garnett's Bulls, in the first game on Superstar. We've lost to the Pacers, so even if we win this game, we'll be playing up against the Golden State Warriors, which is going to be a tough matchup on Superstar. So we'll have a look at the box score there. Tracy McGrady, 26, 3, 4, 1 and 3. Scottie Pippen, 28, 2, 1 and 2. Doug Christie, 12, 2 and 1. Turkoglu was 10, 6 and 2. Steve Francis had a quiet game from when we played with him last, 8, 2, 8. Our rookie, Newman, 8, 6, 6, 6. Oh, sorry, not too many sixes there. And one block. Michael Dickerson, 7, 1 and 2. Jermaine O'Neal with 12 rebounds. Ron Artest, 4, 4, 2, 3. So, without Sabonis and Rashid with injuries, yeah, we didn't do too bad against the Magic. Hardaway had 35, 9 and 1. Sean Kemp had 12, 11, 3 and 2. And we'll be probably bolstering up Magic's roster come the 15th of December once we trade for Sean Kemp, because they'll be putting a package together that I think is fair, and even if they say no, I will be forcing it to make the way the Blazers went in real life realistic, added to a little bit of flair of what I do with, you know, trades and draft picks, etc. So, anyway, will any of my players come back in this period? I'm fairly sure I simmed it last night. Like, I already simmed the Magic game, so maybe it didn't. Yeah, maybe it didn't save. So, we're going to look at our coaching plan just to see if any of the boys are back from injury. Rasheed Wallace is day to day. So, look, I'm going to... We run the risk of re-injuring him, but... I don't want to move him to the reserve, so that means Rogers will go down to 0. Jermaine O'Neal will go back into the reserve big role. And what do I want to do here? Because Wallace has got an injury, we'll take two minutes. We'll give him on it. We'll take him to 24, and then we will take 1 minute off, 2 minutes off Doug Christie, and give them to Jermaine. All right. So, we're just going to jump in. Like I said, we're on 9-minute quarters. I'll be playing the full game as per my last video, and I really think I can do damage. Their backcourt and stuff has matched up well against us, especially the point guard scenario, so Steve Francis is going to have his work cut out for him. I think where we can do some damage is with our power forward and centre. Especially if Newman can do some damage on Dylan Ramsey, whoever that is. So I'm going to just look at the uniforms in case we have that same issue when we played the Bucks a couple of seasons ago, where we both were wearing black. And let's get into it. Pour the rest of my drink. Maybe I can get it all in the same glass, and I can. Beautiful.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and
Oh, I'm worried about doing a fart. I did a fart earlier before I jumped on, and I had eggs today, and it smelt worse than a bin. Ooh.
Red City.
Oh yeah, that stinks. That stinks.
Welcome to Tuesday night. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Allen in at the 2. And for the Trailblazers, and it's McGrady in at the 2. We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play full.
And Golden State won the tip.
It keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Hardaway. Puts it up.
Good D, Francis.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's McGrady. Francis, pass to McGrady.
Ooh, McGrady misses his first bucket.
For 3, Allen. And that's good.
Ray Allen for 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Got Mullins off the ground. Scottie Pippen for the dunk.
We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out.
Have you been following along? What sort of decisions have you liked? What decisions have you not liked? What would you have done differently?
Well, we've all had those as coaches.
What future moves do you think are possible?
And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Good D, Francis.
Off the break.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through.
To the paint. Here's Wallace.
And Rasheed Wallace throws it down. Injury, no injury, it doesn't matter.
The next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on
Oh,
that.
damn it. I lost Ray Allen there taking a sip of my drink.
He let him pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Wallace. Inside. Here's Newman. Good work defensively by Hill. Here's Mullen. 9 points in his last outing.
Oh, that's a tough shot by Mullins
Yeah, he makes it look so.
with his army haircut.
The game comes naturally to him.
McGrady, the pass to Wallace. And there it is.
Rasheed Wallace with the midi.
Him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Ramsey. Newman with a rebound.
Good defense by Newman.
To the inside.
And Rasheed Wallace runs inside and dunks it home. Down by a point.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Gotcha.
Now the Blazers on the move. Right wing. Here's Newman. In transition, here they come. Allen can't get it.
McGrady, good D at the cup.
Here. Here's Pippen.
Oh, Scottie Pippen with the turnaround dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Fire's still going good. I'm just going to have a bit of a look inside. Yeah. I reckon at quarter time I'm going to throw another log over the top now that I've got it going.
Over 3.5 minutes play. Here's Hardaway. McGrady grabs a miss.
Another miss. He is struggling for
Pippen, pass to McGrady. Here's Pippen. Tries again.
Scottie Pippen with the M1.
Through contact, hit the shot, and goes to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Quick check now. All teams have led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Oh, it's blocked.
Tracy McGrady.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Allen on the wing. He's got 5. Pass to Ramsey. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And it's Allen with the ball for the Warriors.
That's in.
They come into this one
I thought that was in.
last game.
Their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that time.
There you go. 3rd assist to Tracy McGrady.
Numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And I thought it was a smart move bringing Wallace back on with a day-to-day injury. He just needs to give me some minutes. That's all he needs to do.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's McGrady. And he banks in the layup.
T-Mac off the glass.
Their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out to the right wing. Mullen.
Great D. Air ball.
Here's Francis. Defended by Hardaway.
Got you off the ground. Tracy McGrady dugs it over over Mullins and whoever the other guy is. Ramsey.
Try not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Hill. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Mullen. Right side Hardaway. Blocked.
Francis with the block.
In a challenging game for this team.
Pippen. Pass to Wallace. Here's Francis. Here's Pippen. 20
Oh, pass it to Newman. Why is it passing across the face? Newman.
Complete effort throughout.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Pass to McKee. Shot to stop the run, and he was fouled while in the act of
Someone's jumped on. Hello, whoever you are. Oh, and they've jumped off. I've got to stop saying hello to people because as soon as I say hello, they disappear.
Fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to...
They went 2 from 2 from the line.
The season is still very young.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Finish with a one-handed jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Anderson. Launches it. They get the rebound.
Good defense down low.
Second team foul.
So just before we continue, it's 81, and what's his centre? Why aren't they playing Rodman at centre when they're playing a 76 overall?
You lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Golden State, Mario Elie.
I got to tend to the fire. It's going to go out. Hold on a second. Maybe I should just fart in it with the eggy farts I've been doing. That'll keep it going. Come on, you bastard. Oh, I don't know. I should have, when I noticed it. Maybe I'll just do that. Hold on a second, I'm just tending to the fire. There you go. Oh, what did they call that a flagrant? And I can't go further back than that. Was that when three of our guys? I think it was. I wouldn't have called that a flagrant. Not a chance.
Warriors trail by 8. Anderson passes to Ramsey. Here's McKee. He had 10 points points in the win against Oklahoma City. And they recover it. Pass to Ellie. Here's Rodman. Here's McKee. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is on the mark.
He gets inside.
Oh, that fire lighter that I put in there is just fallen off. Alright, just move the fire lighter back under one of the logs.
Right when he sees the opening, gotta attack when you have that chance. Yeah, you never want.
Are you going to call that a flagrant after you called a softer one a flagrant?
Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Hits both from the stripe.
Jermaine O'Neal 2 from 2 from the foul line.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ellie. Pass to McKee. It's tipped.
Oh, Jermaine O'Neal blocking off the backboard.
There's the drive. Francis. Pass to McGrady. Here's Francis.
T-Mac throws it down.
And he dunks it down.
And we've started really well against a stacked Warriors lineup.
And until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bringing you the sauce. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Over to the wing. Wallace outside. From deep. He got it up in time, but it did not fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one.
The Warriors. 19.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And it's our test in at the 3 slot. That's the group.
Ron Artest going to the line.
Chris Mullin.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. You take a look at Hardaway, cracking the top 5 in the NBA with his passing ability.
Not a lot of guys have better vision on the floor.
Ron Artest misses a shot.
See passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
He hits the second from the line.
But he hits his second.
There's a move to cut out some of the key fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Allen, he's checked in for Anderson. Stoudemire, the pass to Newman. And
Newman. Rookie Newman. Nice little floater inside.
trail by 11. Pass to Ramsey. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Mullen. Shot clock at 6. And here's Allen. Fires the 3. Newman with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Who's on him? Newman. Dunks it home. Oh no!
Action on hold.
Ramsey's injured.
There's been an injury.
This is something every player worries about. So that is age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything.
So
they
that should
can
make
to
our
prevent
job a little bit easier.
But at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Pass to Mullen. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Mullen on the second chance points there.
Does a nice
Good
job
initial D.
back up.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Turkoglu gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Hardaway. Soft touch
Got
on
past
the
Stoudemire way too easy then.
Hardaway's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Christie. Allen defending. Stoudemire, the pass to Turkoglu.
Ooh.
The triple. Warriors trail by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but
Leads down to 9.
Head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to them.
No.
About competing, their team
Why does it do that?
No doubt about that. Well said, Allen. So it's Portland now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's good. Christie's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Trailblazers foul. Vito Turkoglu. First personal foul. First team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Javier Son.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Hill. Here's Hardaway.
Oh, Newman.
That's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Powered down.
Newman to the cutting Turkoglu.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Dickerson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that.
Dickerson misses his first.
6th and 7th free throw
At the
attempts
line for
tonight.
2.
Well, you look at the
And he misses his second.
that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly
Trailblazers
really
foul.
fast if things don't work out.
Dickerson.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Portland. So both free throws good from Allen. Trailblazers lead by 11. Francis, the pass to O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Man,
O'Neal again from the foul line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line
At the
so
line
far.
for your Trailblazers, Jermaine
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Mullen.
Good closing Dave there by, Jermaine O'Neal sends it home. Away, sends it away, not home.
Test. Pass to Turkoglu. Now O'Neal. Check by Hill. And he makes no.
Jermaine O'Neal throws it down with a heavy slam.
a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Hardaway. A 29-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Here's our test. It's a 14-point game.
Ooh.
Here's Mullen.
Oh, Jermaine O'Neal with a block again.
Bounce. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Portland making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Shot left block. O'Neal pulls it in. Portland leading by 14. Pass to Wallace. Right side O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal just gets past Rodman with ease.
And it hasn't just been their stellar
And there's JJ Redick.
offense, it's been effective as well.
What a man.
Example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's McKee. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Offensive board. Francis, pass to O'Neal. Tries again. He goes up again. Rodman with a rebound. Warriors trail by 16. All right, time for an injury report.
My guys definitely
Nice alley-oop to Shenandoah Anderson.
shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. Any injury is the last thing you want this early in the year. A bad break for them.
Jermaine O'Neal's having some sort of a game.
All hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That's to Ellie. Here's the three. Hits a three-pointer. Ellie's got 6.
Nice little curl off a screen.
Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Francis. Defended by Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. O'Neal inside. Fires it. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors trail by 13. Now here's Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
To the right side. Here's Wallace.
Rashid gets him off the ground.
Attacking the rim.
Tremendous finish. And the Warriors call time here.
Coach definitely
Has Pippen come back on in this quarter? I don't think he has.
Yeah, it's basically a layup.
I won't overstep JJ. You can do rotations today because we're winning by a big margin.
Here's Ellie. Has 6. 160.
Moving screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
one of the trickier plays that
There he is. His ears are burning.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pippen, he's checked in for Portland. McGrady to pass to Turkoglu.
Nice little cut by Turkoglu. I need to work out how to change the pick to a pop. I don't know how to do that. I feel with a couple of three-point shooters on my team now,
Seconds left in the first
I could
half.
really utilise
Pass to Anderson.
open threes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway.
Great defense by Dickinson.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said,
Oh, that was nearly through.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Ellie. Here's Rodman. Portland with a rebound. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight.
you have to credit their effort. I mean,
Scotty Pippen.
that is incredible.
he's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's Portland leading.
Big lead.
Their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I like what they're doing offensively.
Look at our defense. Look at our defense. 28% from the field from the Warriors. And that's pretty much the game right there.
And it's just about...
Scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Hill.
And it's more of the same.
See why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Statue of Liberty.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Tipped away.
Oh, it's all unraveling for the Warriors.
Here's Francis, defended by Hardaway. Francis, pass to McGrady. Here's Pippen. Here's Newman.
Newman dunks it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Rodman.
Oh, Francis nearly stole it again.
And here is Hill. Still no points. And the ball out of play.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Portland, 3rd.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. I love seeing all that come together.
Come on, Newman. Set a good pick.
Here's McGrady. Allen defending. Newman. An easy 2 on the layup.
They're the shots that Sabonis was missing last season. You do all the work with a good pick, you'd roll to a bucket, you'd pass it down low, and you'd miss it.
Here's Mullen. Cuts off the pass.
Francis with another steal.
Going inside. Newman. Pass to Francis. Here's Pippen. He's got 11. And there's the bucket. Staying with it. That
Scotty just padding his rebounding stat.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hardaway, the pass to Hill. Pass to Rodman. Can they get it? And
Ah, Newman sends it back our way.
McGrady, defended by Hardaway. McGrady to pass to Francis. Off with the layup. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Nothing yet for him here. In the
Oh,
third
good
quarter.
crossover by Ray Allen.
He's got 10.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Portland leading by 22. Pass to McGrady to the left wing. Here's Francis, defended by Hardaway. Francis, pass to Newman. And yep, it's good.
And they really managed
Too easy.
to dominate inside.
The Warriors shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Hardaway. That one's good for 2.
Not too sure why
Bringing him loose for the finish.
With the timeout.
Timeout called. Portland. All right, Coach, what are some quality...
Newman, who wasn't controlled by us, didn't jump or block the shot then. He just sort of stood there like he was frozen.
That can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Here's Newman.
Newman just blows by him. I think we've found an absolute gift here.
That's how you extend the glory.
Trading up was very, very smart. I know he's an an auto-generated player, but I didn't make the draft class. It was actually an NBA made draft class.
6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Newman with a rebound. Newman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Artest.
Ron Artest slams it home. And it's just getting worse and worse for the Warriors.
And they're refusing to take a break.
Obviously, this will be our 3rd win in a row, so it'll be Hall of Fame next game.
Put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Hardaway with it. 10 points for him. For 3, Allen. Another 3 for Golden State.
At least that was a half-decent closeout by Doug Christie, but that's a nice shot by Ray Allen.
Christie passes it to Francis.
No! I literally pressed down, like down and to like the diagonal to pass down low, and it does a skip pass. That shit's gonna cost me a series, I reckon, in the playoffs. That's a nice shot by Hardaway.
Here's Francis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Newman. Pass to Christie. Three-pointer O'Neal. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Allen. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are...
And the Warriors have gone on a bit of a run.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record.
Oh, that's a tough shot.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allen. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice
That was a tough shot by Pendergraph.
drives a coach crazy to concede a second chance point.
Timeout called. Portland.
There's no way...
And now we've got to stop the comeback.
They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Artest. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Anderson. Allen, the pass to Anderson. Outside, Hill. Here's McKee. Allen, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Golden
Ray Allen
State.
for 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Portland leading by 14. Oh, it's stolen.
And here they come.
It from 19. And he gets the friendly roll as that one
It's
goes.
now down to 12. Oh no. This game's got a bit of everything, doesn't it?
That right there was just one of them.
Alright, we need a steadier bucket.
Pass to O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal slams it home. Stems the bleeding.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's Allen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for
And good
Jermaine O'Neal 2
makes them both.
from 2.
And it's Allen with the ball for Golden
2
State.
minutes remaining in the third.
It's a 16-point game.
That is huge.
It's rebounded by Artest. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13.
Massive heat check.
There's a minute 47 left in the third.
Oh no.
Misses. Warriors trail by 16. To the middle. Outside, Anderson. Back to Allen. Down low. Here's Hill. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
What was he looking like that for? He was camping there for 10 seconds. I thought they were a bit lenient not calling it earlier.
Kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come to town.
And for that game against the Hornets, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Pass to Turkoglu. Here's McGrady. Allen defending. And he makes it on the layup.
Tracy McGrady.
He's got 8.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Rodman. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McKee. Goes back up.
Oh, grab a rebound, and that's in.
3.
Lucky.
Grabs the miss.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Dickerson.
Dickerson hit that. Make him pay.
Trailblazers lead by 21.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Ooh, poked away.
Oh, well done, Dickerson.
Now the Blazers on the move. He goes up.
Hedo Turkoglu slams it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's McKee. Can't connect. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
76, the Warriors.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Wallace in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Francis, pass to Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace with the reverse dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Rodman. Here's McKee.
Oh,
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
that was a user error by me.
Well, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pippen, pass to Newman. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Mullen. Mullen's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Hardaway from 13 feet.
That's a tough shot by Hardaway.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's McGrady. And the layup.
Tracy McGrady gets the 10 points.
It's clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mullen. Back to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and we're
Oh! Massive dunk by McGrady. Francis played that well.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
Newman sends it into the crowd
As it goes out of bounds.
and punches Steve Francis in the face. Oh, we emptying our bench.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. McKee, the pass to Elliott.
That's in.
And again, the Warriors missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Pippen. To the left side wing. Oh, he picked him clean. They've got numbers. The ball's knocked loose.
Oh, Morris Peterson with your first stat. And your second stat as a turnover.
Ellie, pass to McGee. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Pippen.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And your second turnover. You're going back off. Oh, he already was taken off. Coach didn't like what he saw from his debut. Leave Steve Francis in. Leave Newman in. I'm putting, sorry mate, but I'm putting McGrady back on.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Unloads from 13. Portland with a rebound. Newman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds.
What happened there? Did I pass into the backboard or something? Yeah.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of culture.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Trailblazers lead by 22 for the paint. Here's McGrady.
McGrady for the throwdown. And we're not letting up. We're piling on the points.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Mullen. Now here's Anderson. Allen, left side.
McGrady with the behind the play block. And Scottie Pippen.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And it's Allen with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Hardaway to snap the cold streak. And
Yeah, that was my fault.
Hardaway's got 7 now in this quarter.
Accidentally played a double team when I didn't need to.
McGrady to pass to Newman. O'Neal with it. Anderson covers.
Ooh, they got me there.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Newman with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want enforcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the NBA has made a significant investment.
And Francis is going to get his first points of the game. We haven't needed his scoring, and he's done pretty good everywhere else. I think he's got 2 steals. I think he's got a block, and he's got 9 assists.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Warriors shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Hardaway. Portland grabs the miss. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies.
Jermaine O'Neal.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Hardaway, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, a hustle stat for the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And another note, How about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
Francis did nice getting past Hardaway there. He just didn't finish it.
Pass to Ellie. Drops in the layup for two.
That's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter.
And one Dickerson. I'm really looking forward to getting Kemp, because then I can play Dickerson more minutes.
At the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Now here's Hardaway. He's closely guarded. Count that.
That's a tough shot by McKee.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth.
Tracy McGrady. What was he even doing, that defender?
Here's Ellie. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Turkoglu.
Hedo Turkoglu with the hook shot.
Their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Ellie. Portland with a rebound.
Hedo Turkoglu's had a good game.
Here's McGrady. Here's Turkoglu.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here.
Hedo's heard that he might be in that Sean Kemp trade, and he's like, maybe I'll get you to like me before I do the trade.
Here's Hardaway. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the
Jermaine O'Neal.
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of
Hedo Turkoglu slams it down.
has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Hardaway using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hardaway's got 10 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year.
That's
Every
in.
victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Turkoglu. Hill with the steal. McKee, the pass to Ellie. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And it's blocked.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Right out of the air and controls it. Inside.
Michael Dickerson.
Full stride on his way to the big slam.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Stoudemire, the pass to Turkoglu. Rodman with a rebound. Now Hardaway.
All right. Big win. Big win by 32 points.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.
Alright, let's look at the box scores. Jermaine O'Neal had 17, 9, 2 and 5. McGrady had 16, 3, 8 and 2. Scottie Pippen had 15, 5, 1 and 1 block. Newman had a really good game with 7 of 9 from the field. Yeah, my centre just in the last 2 seasons, Sabonis or even Jermaine O'Neal. I know Jermaine O'Neal had a good game here. Hasn't been able to have that sort of a stat line from the field. So I'm really, really pleased with our rookie Louis Newman with 14, 9, 2 and 4 blocks. Hedo Turkoglu also shot 7 from 9 from the field and had 14, 5, 3 in a quietly good game in 18 minutes. Rasheed Wallace was 12, 6, 2, 1 in limited minutes coming back from his sprained left finger. Michael Dickerson had 8, 1, 3 and 1. Ron Artest had 3, 1, 1. Francis had 2, 1, 9, 2 and 1. Doug Christie had 2 and 3 rebounds. Stoudemire had 3 assists. And even though Mo Peterson came on for 1 minute, he had 3 turnovers in that period, but also had 1 steal. So we got production from pretty much everybody. Then you head over to the Warriors. Tim Hardaway had 24, 6 and 1. Ray Allen was cooking early, but sort of didn't do a lot after a period of time with 18, 3, 2. Derek McKee had 8 and 3 and shot 3 of 9. Mario Ellie had 8 points and 2 steals on 2 of 8 shooting. Chris Mullen was 3 of 8 shooting with 6, 4, 1 and 3. Dylan Ramsey, who got injured in the second quarter, I do believe, was 3, 3 and 1 turnover. Shannon Anderson had 2, 2, 1. Chris Pendergraph was 2, 2, 1. Tyrone Hill had 7 rebounds and that's it. Dennis Rodman had 9 rebounds and that's it, and shot 0 from 4. Tyrone Hill shot 0 from 4. And okay, you can say that they had a bad shooting night, because you could say that, but also we played some really good defense. We played some really, really, really good defense. So what's the time? 11:23. Do I have time for another one? If the person that's jumped on comments play again, I'll play another. They've jumped off. So our next game will be against the Suns. Come on, say play again in the chat and I'll play another game. That'll be our next game if we play. Oh, well, the Warriors seem like a harder opponent, because McGrady's better than Derek Anderson. Pippen's way better than Lawrence Finley. Rasheed Wallace is way better than Marcus Fizer. And our rookie is better than Jake Voshkul. Come on. Say in the chat, play again. Go on. Nah, and you're going again. Oh, remind me. You're not going to, because no one comes on and says anything. But yeah, if you do, remind me to go to whoever Richard Jefferson's playing for, because there's a double up. I got to take all of his stats down. Is there anyone with a crazy wingspan that's he won't be good. Ooh, overall C+, offensive B, defensive B. So I wonder what he lacks then. 3-point scoring, Playmaking, okay, his playmaking's pretty shit. His athleticism is A, but his basketball IQ's D. Wonder what his potential is. He's one to watch out for. Brendan Haywood, that's a name from the past. Oh, Joshua Parks, a small forward. He's ranked to go 21, so in the first round. He's 6'8", and he's got 7'4" wingspan. His defense is B, offense is C+. And he's got shit 3-point rating, so he'd just be a slasher. Oh yeah, he's going to be on my target list. Ruben Boomshi. What a name. Grant Fraser. Tyson Chandler. It's weird. He's tipped to go pick 40. So in the second round. And we all know what sort of a career Tyson Chandler had. Any of these real life players that get drafted, I don't think I can change their rating. Like, I can't go into the draft class and edit a draft class. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I will be fiddling with some stats, even if it's after a team's drafted them. So, you know, if someone decides to pick Tyson Chandler at pick 40 because he slips to that, and he's, say, like 70 overall, when we know Tyson Chandler's much better than that, I will be fiddling around with that sort of stuff. So, hold on a second. So let's just sim the three. Oh, I've got to put it on Hall of Fame now, don't I? Alright, Rasheed Wallace is fully fit, so I need to put his minutes back up. Alright, so we lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. That is, yeah, okay. They got production all the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They even got some production of Scott Pollard and Brian Reeves in 15 minutes. Had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. Jamal Crawford had 6, 1, and 4. Malik Allen, Mitch Allen, 10, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Marvin Reynolds had 10, 1, 7, and 1. So they got decent production from a lot of their players. And what did I do? Plenty of turnovers. All. And look at Scottie Pippen. That's the game. Let's just say he makes 5. That's 10 points. All of a sudden, we're only down by 3. Yeah, Scottie Pippen. Turkoglu was 2 of 10, so you turn that to another 2 buckets. Michael Dixon was 2 of 6. Steve Francis 1 of 5. That's the game. Production from these players from the field, and also the heavy turnovers. Alright, so we'll go over to the Clippers. Oh. Oh. We could actually lose 3 in a row in the Sims and be back on Superstar with the playable game. So we lost by a point there against the Clippers. Glenn Robinson had 24-1 and 2 blocks. Is it Nick Anderson? Yeah, Nick Anderson had 19-2-4-3. Eric Murdoch, 18-5-4 and 3. Isaac Anderson had 13-9-1-2-2. Andre Kirilenko, AK-47, had 10-5-7 and 1. Landry Fields' brother Kenny had 8-2. Mikey Williams, I nearly said Marvin Williams then, had 7-2-2-1. Derek Fisher had 2-3-4 and 1. He's only 24. Playmaking is his 3-point shot. What actually is his 3-point rating? 91. Ooh. Did he start? Small forward, shooting guard, point guard. So they're playing Murdoch ahead of Fisher. I wonder if we can make a little play for Derek. It would mean that Stoudemire would be null and void. And, yeah, so Clippers have pinched Glenn Robinson and Tim Thomas from the Bucks, and Ray Allen is now at the Warriors. So the Bucks, I don't know what the roster is like at the Bucks. Hopefully we don't lose 3 in a row on the Sim. That would be devastating. And we do. And we get Tracy McGrady, that is now injured for 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so now this will be interesting. With that injury, I am going to throw Dickerson into the starting lineup. He's going to get 30 minutes. I'm just going to put him straight in. Where is he? There he is. Take Tracy's minutes away. Put Desi Mason's minutes there. So, okay. O'Neal, Ron Artest, Turkoglu, Doug Christie. Alright, so if we decide to play another game tonight, which I don't think we will because no one's jumping on, we'll be playing up against the Suns on Superstar. Alright, catch you guys on the next.